everyone, and welcome back to my channel.
If you haven't seen the news,
what's been going on, I'll leave the link down below to the video, but basically, as you can see from the title, I am pregnant, which feels really weird to say on camera, like really strange. Yeah, this is the sort of first video where we're like openly talking to you guys about it. We have so many videos pre-filmed ready for you guys to go live, but I wanted to do this Q&A with Brandon and answer all of your questions because we have been flooded with
like
DMs, thousands of questions, things you guys want to know, because I get you guys want to know like all about the journey, like what's been going on.
It's an interesting time.
It's a shock to all of you, so
we are so excited, and we just want to say like a massive thank you for.
We are literally like
the overwhelmed
with support, like ridiculous. Also on Saturday at 6 PM, Brandon's got a video going live, which will be me finding out I'm pregnant, which is a really good video actually. I was actually not even going to film it, just something came over me and I was like, oh, like let's just film my reaction, and obviously thankfully I did. So you guys will be able to see that on Saturday at 6 PM on Brandon's channel. Yeah, I will leave the link down below to Brandon's channel so you can make sure you're ready for that.
There's
also,
so much stuff coming, it's unreal.
Yeah, make sure you're following our Instagrams and our TikToks, because there's going to be so many updates over there, and real-time updates, if that makes sense. So like anything that happens in real time is always going to be on Instagram.
And there's just so much stuff that we've got coming, so it's like the most exciting period of our lives. We cannot wait for you guys to join the journey. So yeah, let's go. Questions.
Right, so the biggest question I've had is, was the baby planned? Was you trying?
Why does everyone ask that?
I don't know why everyone wants to know that.
Friends and family, like everyone asks, oh, was it planned? I'm like,
yeah. So there's kind of a straight up answer to that. Like you guys know, like we've said before, like we both want to have children. Like we was very open about that. We just sort of said like when the time's right, like it will just happen.
If it happens, it happens.
We wasn't necessarily trying, but we wasn't like avoiding it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so we'll let you work that out for yourself. Like it's just self-explanatory.
We both had a conversation like,
if it happened, we wouldn't be going.
Yeah, if it happened, like we both know that we're in like a really good position to have a child.
And we would be happy if we had one, basically.
Yeah. So that's the answer to that question.
And what's funny is the start of the announcement video when we had the highlight reel. There's one when you're in the first flat we had, and you go in a few years, and I go in a few years, and like it literally was.
Yeah, but time changes so quickly. Okay, so the second question, which is literally again we've been flooded with, is are you finding out the gender? Are you having a party? All those sort of things. So to answer the question, yes.
We are finding out.
We are finding out the gender. You can actually find out, I'm pretty sure, in the NHS at 18 weeks, I think. But you can do it privately at 16 weeks. But I think our gender reveal party is planned for a date in July, and I think I'll be around 18 weeks by then.
Exciting time. We all know everyone wants to know the gender, right? I've had so many people. I put a poll on my story, like question box. I was like, obviously it can only be a boy or a girl, right? But like I put a box saying, what gender do you think? And there was so freaking many people like, boy, I feel like it's gonna be a boy, girl, like honestly.
Comment down below what you guys think we're gonna have. We literally have no idea. I don't have like any instincts, like they always say like the mother has an instinct. I literally have no suspicions, nothing. There's one gender that's very heavy in both families, so who knows? Who knows? You just never know. But yeah, the answer to that question is yes, you'll find out the gender. My sister never found out the gender, and it literally killed her.
You were like gagging to know.
I feel like for this one we're going to find out for gender, but I feel like potentially future ones we can keep a secret.
But also you thought, so if you don't know who Indy is, if you're a new subscriber, when we mentioned Indy, it's Erin's niece, you literally thought she was a boy until the minute you saw her when we went round on the day she was born. Like, we was convinced it was a boy, weren't we? And then we got there and it was Indy. We were like, oh my god.
So
it can change.
We are finding out the gender. Yeah, it's not actually too far away, so you guys won't have to wait too long. Next question is, when is the due date?
Oh, big question. We're not going to give this specific date because
there's just too much pressure around it then. Like everyone's going to be messaging you like, is it here? Like blah blah.
It's like when you say like don't turn you on your driving test date. Same concept, like.
Yeah.
What we will tell you though is it's due in December, so we'll let you work it out for yourself.
So it's a Christmas baby, and I'm sure you guys will probably be able to work it out. Like, I feel like most of you guys have already worked out like how many weeks I am. Like, it's not a secret, it's just like I'm not going to be like,
this is the date.
I'm due on this exact date, because I just don't want like that pressure.
And also it can change. Like, you could be slightly early, you could be slightly late. Like,
Yeah. The only thing I would say is we don't know whether we're going to have a newborn at Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, or I'm going to be heavily pregnant, or I'm going to be in hospital giving birth. We just don't know.
It's so uncertain.
But we're excited to have a Christmas baby. I think it's cute.
All we wish for is just a healthy baby.
Healthy baby. How are you feeling about labour? I feel like this could be answered from both sides, to be fair.
Yeah, go on.
Even though it's like me going through it, you're still going to be there.
Still going to be there, yeah.
I'm actually, I don't know if this is the right answer, but I'm not actually scared for labour at all. I just feel like your bodies are made to do it. And I'm in the best place possible. Like, my sister's my midwife.
That's insane.
I've got so much family around me, and I just feel like it is what it is. Like, it's out of your control. The amount of times that, like, people go through it all the time. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm not actually, like, scared for labour. I know it's going to be painful, and I know it's going to be hard and tiring, and like people always say, like, it's the hardest thing you'll ever do and the most painful thing you'll ever do. But I'm just excited.
That's right, like, you'll have me there.
Yeah, but how do you feel about it?
I'm like an anxious person, right? And I'm like a massive overthinker. So like, for whatever reason, I say to myself, like, oh, if I'm gonna faint, I feel like I'm gonna faint. But like, I have no reason to, but like, I just hope I don't. But I'm not nervous. You have no reason
to faint, because if I don't feel nervous and don't feel anxious,
and you're pushing out a baby, yeah, I'll be fine.
The thing is, you've got to be strong for me, because you've got to be that support person.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
And you've got to slap me in the face and go, come on, like, get on with it.
Yeah, mate, I'll be good at that.
But obviously, we're gonna have my mum there as well, so it'll be mum and Brandon who'll be my best.
I'm a good hype man. Like, I feel like, if anything, you're normally like, oh, Brandon, shut up, like, if I'm doing something.
Yeah, we're gonna do like hypnobirthing, and like we're gonna go and do some like really like, we're gonna do like, go and do like parents courses and stuff that my sister does. So Brandon will like learn loads about it, and also my mum bought him some books to read. And I said to him, like, though, it's really good for you to read, like, you learn so much. You need to prepare for what's to come, because otherwise it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks.
And also, what's funny is them books. Did I get 2? I think I got 2 books.
Yeah.
I actually got them for my birthday, but I couldn't put them in the videos. And I also took them to Dubai, but didn't want to read them in case there was anyone that could see before we announced it. And there actually was a couple of you guys, and obviously we were hiding the pregnancy anyway, but yeah. That's why I didn't read books.
But like, I say I'm not prepared at all, because I don't know what I'm doing, but like I binge watch One Born every minute. Like, I ask my sister so many questions. So I feel like I've got an idea of what I'm in for.
You've prepared yourself from watching videos. I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel
I feel like it's a good thing. Like, I've prepared.
Do you feel like it's bad though, that you know you're open, like, you've seen everything in that program?
No, because I just feel like it's out of your control. You can't control it.
Yeah, it's just...
and like, your bodies have been made for it, so it is what it is, guys. I'm sure it might change nearer to the time. I might think, oh god, what have I got myself in for? But
as of right now, you're feeling confident. That's good. That's what we want to hear.
Okay, next question is, do you have any names yet?
Oh, we have so many. Erin has.
Okay, so no.
We're going to do a whole video on this.
Yeah, we're going to do a whole video on this, but I've had a whole list on my phone for years, haven't I?
Oh, literally.
And Brandon probably likes like 1 boy's name and 2 girls' names out of my list.
The thing is with Erin, she has a lot of names that are like, and this is no disrespect to anyone that has these names. It will be like, you'll try and make it difficult. It'll be like a city, a country, an item. No, I'm just thinking like,
I like names that are different but not ridiculous.
Yeah.
Different names that you don't hear very often, but you don't think, oh, like, where have they got that from? Do you know what I mean?
We have one boy's name which we're never going to say because we're pretty set on it in case.
We are quite set on it, and the girls' names that we like, we are quite set on too, I'd say.
I feel like we're not too strong in the girls' department. We have a lot of variety. You are. Whisper. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I feel like we've got 2 pretty strong contenders for girls.
Yeah, to be fair, we do.
But there's a few that we'll name. Let's name 1 girl's name
that we're never going to use.
That we love, but we're not going to use.
But we will do a full video on this, guys. It's going to be juicy.
So, oh no, I can't say that because I really want that name. There's 1 name that I really love.
That you're never going to use, though.
That we're not going to use because we don't quite agree on it. Brandon kind of likes it but doesn't love it.
What
and
is
that's
it?
The story. We love it. Do you not like it?
Would you never use it then?
I feel like I would, but I feel
like
like
that's quite risky saying that. I feel like you would have used it maybe at some point. I actually quite like the name Story. I just feel like when you deep it, it's like story.
Yeah, but I feel like it's become quite popular now. Should we do 1 boy's name as well that we're not going to use?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so a boy's name that I love.
Do the second one in because I'm never going to use that.
Okay, I love the name Crew.
Spelled?
C-R-E-W, but Brandon doesn't like it.
See, I'm thinking of Salmon on Crew. Like
no,
C-R...
Croute. I can't even tell you. I'll think of a name and it's a lovely name and he'll think of any small reason not to use it.
I'll be like, yeah, but I know one called that. Or I'll be like, yeah, that's like...
He'll be like salmon on Crewe. It sounds nothing like Crewe.
No, what was one? You said Albury. I'm like, that's Drake's name. Like, I can't have...
No, that's ridiculous. You can't be thinking like
I wouldn't have my kid named after Drake. That's the
but
first thing.
No one would go,
it's the first thing
Aubrey
that
named after Drake.
No,
no one knows him as
it's
Aubrey.
The first thing that comes to
I know,
mind.
but I can't be dealing with it, guys. I literally can't. It's going to be unnamed for months.
We're going to go to the registration office and still don't know what we're picking.
Anyway, but
11, make a wish.
Anyway, we're going to do a whole separate video on names, so any name suggestions you've got, put them down in the comments. We like names beginning with P for some reason. Don't know why.
I don't know why.
Okay, next question is, will you film the birth?
I'll let you answer that. Quickly changed the clip because it was dying, but yeah, I'll let you answer that because it's your birth.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
We're going to film as much as we can, I think.
What would you guys want us, like, obviously, like, things would be blurred, but like it'd be a raw video.
No, I think I would like to film it, like not even just for YouTube, for my own sake. How much of it we post depends on how I feel.
Yeah, like we'll film it anyway.
We don't know how the birth's going to go. It could be like a super calm, or it could not be. So we just don't know. But I think
also, not to interrupt, it might not even be a raw vlog. It could just still be a birth vlog.
Yeah,
like the whole process up
labouring
into
at home, going to the hospital,
contractions.
I think there'll definitely be some videos surrounding the birth,
Oh,
but how much of it will be in there, I don't know.
that, yeah.
I won't know how I feel till after, after I've watched it. So,
but there will be birth videos.
What are your house plans?
Oh, flipping hell, we're having a whole renovation, mate.
Yeah.
Literally, we're having a whole freaking tipping the house upside down.
We'll explain what we're gonna do, guys. If you've seen our house tour, you'll know that I have a room. Brandon has a room, so he has his office, I have my dressing room, and
which
then
is
you
where
go
we're sat right
up
now.
Another story, and that's our bedroom.
Up another story.
Go up another level, and that's our bedroom. Obviously, the first few months, the baby will be sleeping next to us, but when it's older, it's gonna need a nursery, and it's gonna be sleeping in a cot, and we don't want to be on a different floor to the baby.
We know there's technology and stuff to have like the most advanced cameras possible.
I just feel better about it, and like knowing that it would have its own nursery, it's right next to the bathroom. I just feel like
for example, if once the baby was here, we stayed on the top floor and had the baby sleep next to us, that would work. But then it still doesn't have a nursery room. So where's all the clothes going to live?
And it needs a nursery, like it needs a wardrobe.
And we want a nursery. We want a own room for the baby.
Yeah.
So basically, the room we're in now is going to be our new bedroom on the first floor. The other room on the floor, which is currently my office, is going to become the nursery. This is going to be completely renovated. All the furniture that's currently in there, so my desk, my TV unit and stuff, if you guys remember, will go up to the top floor. And me and Erin are basically going to have a shared spare office room. So literally, thinking about it, this wardrobe will stay in here with the bedroom.
I'm actually really sad about it because we love our top floor bedroom and it would be nice to have a bit of change. That top floor is so big, you'd literally fit so much in there. So, but if anyone else has got any other ideas, please let us know, because
yeah, we're stuck.
We're like really open to ideas and we're just...
That's the best option we've thought of so far.
We're really struggling with what to do. So that's where we're at right now. That's the plan. Any other ideas, please let us know. Okay, we've got 2 left. Okay, I know this seems like I'm answering quite a lot of the questions, but a lot of them are from like...
Well, it is mainly like...
No, but what I mean is a lot of them are from like my perspective, so
yeah,
don't comment saying, Erin doesn't let me talk.
It's a girl's pregnancy at the end of the day.
Okay, the question is, what made you take the test? Did you have any symptoms before? So funny enough, Ellie and Lee came down, I think it was like end of March, April, just after my birthday. I actually took a test the day they was coming down. I just had one in the bathroom and I was like, let's just take a test. Negative. So then they was here for a week and I remember I came downstairs and I said to Ellie, I was like, I am literally exhausted. Like, I'd just woken up, bearing in mind. I was like, I'm literally so tired. And she was like, I think you should take a test. And I was like, oh, well, I took one the other day and it was negative. So, like, it's fine.
But did you know deep down?
No, I didn't. I just felt really tired for, like, those 2 days. And Ellie just said, like, oh, just take a test. And I was like, oh, no, like, I don't need to take another one. The day they left, the next day, I had such a bad headache. Really bad. And I never really get headaches. And then the next day, after the headache, I was late on my period, and I am never late on my period, am I? But I have an app that tracks all my periods, and I am dead on every time. And I was a day late on my period, and I was like, that's really weird. I was like, let's do another test. Why not? And you can tell from my reaction, you'll see it on Saturday.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I did not think I was pregnant at all. Like,
so
I thought maybe I was pregnant the week before when I did that negative test. I did not think for a second that would say pregnant.
It just baffles me, though, that she filmed it. It's like some the heavy, like your nan, like your nan
feel like
told
the
you
only
to film
reason
it.
I filmed it is because I was a day late on my period, and I was like, that's just not right.
But someone told you to film it. Like, I don't, like there's someone there helping you.
I filmed like a couple before, just like propped up on my phone, but
Have
I
you?
full on had the camera out and everything. So yeah,
You'll
really
see,
weird.
guys.
But
That
obviously,
video
I
is
filmed
mad.
my whole reaction. Obviously, I did the digital first, so I knew like it was a definite pregnant, because
Are they more
sometimes
certified?
sometimes with the lines, like it's hard to like tell definitely, like confidently. So I knew without fail, I was like, it's in writing, like it's in the words.
It's mad that like you know as well from being 1 day late. Like some people probably go way longer than that and not pregnant, and you were 1 day late.
Literally, and I'm surprised it even showed up on the test. That's the thing, I found out so early. That's why I feel like this whole first trimester has dragged so long, because I found out when I was
Straight
literally
away.
only 4 weeks pregnant.
Oh guys, there's plenty of videos, and trust me, we have got every video that you're probably thinking of ready to upload, so don't worry, we've got you covered.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many videos. Like, I know you're thinking like, oh, we want to see this. Just trust me, we've got it.
Okay, and then the last question is, what are your plans for feeding your baby?
Oh, hay fever, man. Yeah, so you want to start breastfeed? Well, you're going to breastfeed, right?
Yeah, we're going to breastfeed. Luckily enough, my sister's a midwife, but she's also a breastfeeding like specialist,
Is
like
she?
expert. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm in the best hands for breastfeeding. So
Literally.
praying that I have no problems with that. Like I
That's
really want to breastfeed, but obviously I want Brandon. I want to make sure that he'll be able to take a bottle as well, so that Brandon can help with the feed.
There's always going to be mixed opinions on people that breastfeed, people that don't breastfeed. There's no right or wrong. It's personal preference.
It doesn't matter to me.
There's benefits to both, there's negatives to both. I said to Erin as well, obviously about breastfeeding, like how will I get the connection, and again, you can still pump and bottle. So
yeah,
it works for both of us.
and you get the connection through love.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the answer to that.
Obviously I've got my sister, but if you guys got any tips or pumps or anything that you recommend for me, please let me know, because even though like I've got so many people around me to help me, like it's always good to have loads of people's opinions. So yeah, let me know if you've got any tips or tricks for me for that. Do a bump update before we go.
Yeah, go on, turn to the side. You might not be able to see too much because
I don't know
she's
if
wearing
you
a black
guys
dress
will be
and
able
it's hard
to see. This is bump. Yeah, so I am 14 weeks. So yeah, that's the little bump update. It's definitely starting to pop more at night. But I was so bloated from the start, but I vlogged everything for a first trimester vlog, so you guys can see like my bumps and stuff from like
literally
the
being
first
pregnant.
few weeks, because
Yeah.
I was so bloated. I could have got away with being 6 months pregnant. I was sending pictures to Ellie like, oh my god, you're gonna have to edit this because people are gonna know.
We hope we answered everything you want to know for the minute. If there's anything else you guys want us to answer, leave a comment down below, or
message us.
Alternatively, go to our Instagram, because that is going to be where we're going to be so active, obviously when we're not on YouTube. So I strongly advise Instagram. Mine is literally just brandonio, and Erin's is literally just Erin Bowyer. And probably also good to mention that we're like, both channels are still going to be active, by the way. Like, because I've had a few DMs like, is Erin still going to be posting? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, this is the most exciting time.
Yeah.
There's going to be plenty of content.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. We are honestly so blessed and so grateful. We did not expect it to do the way it did. Like, we're just so thankful. But
blown us away.
Yeah, anyway, we're so excited that we can now talk to you guys about it. I was saying to Brandon, I was like,
It was the longest 3 months.
I just need advice. I need to message people on Instagram and find out advice.
I'm so glad you guys know, and I'm suffering with hay fever, so if I look like this, you know why.
Anyway, we're gonna go, guys, and get to bed.
all.
And yeah, we love you all. See you soon.
Subscribe. Peace.